evening, good evening, good evening, good evening, good evening, good evening, good evening. Can you hear me? 1, 2, 1, 2. That needs to be louder for a start, doesn't it? 1, 2, 1, 2. Hang on a second, folks. Hang on a second. Oh. 1, 2. 1, 2. You can hear me now. Okay. Good evening, everybody. Hola. Good evening from Munich. Bruno. Episode 298. Yes, I know. It astonishes me. 298. The 300th show will be around Christmas time. Can everybody see me? Can everybody hear me? I've said that thousands of times now. Well, 298 times at least. But can everybody see me and everybody hear me? Andy Williamson in Texas, welcome. Good evening from Swansea. Good evening, Jeff. Steph Robinson. Duncan Mitchell. Good, okay. Darcy Correa in California, I believe. Peter Loudon in Dundee. Signature guitar from Fret King. A signature guitar from Fret King, ladies and gentlemen. Sounds perfect. Well, that's a good way to start, Andy. Thank you very much. What can I say about this? I'm going to talk about it throughout the evening. Now, hasn't actually been launched yet. It's going to be announced tomorrow. So I'm kind of jumping the gun. I didn't want to put any branding or announcements per se. But there's some stuff going live tomorrow with Fret King. The video and some information and stuff like that. But because we're all friends, ladies and gentlemen, and we're all friends here at PRHQ, I thought I would play the guitar on the eve of its launch. The pickups are made by Trev. 321. 321 hertz, absolutely. Yes, the pickups are Trev Wilkinson designed. This is a 55, and this is a focus field. And we have this extremely groovy, out of phase Peter Green thing. It's called in the bass out of phase, but we call it Peter Green. We're going to talk more about that later on. So, Fret King, Paul Rose signature guitar. But let me tell you something, ladies and gentlemen, we're not finished yet. We're not finished yet. So I want you to stay tuned in the coming weeks. As you can see, I've been making some changes in the studio. More technical than visual. But the visual changes reflect the technical changes that have also been going on. And I got rid of that big tie-dye screen. I thought it was a bit too noisy, shall we say. What a classic guitar. It deserves a tuxedo, yeah. Yeah, it does. So do I, actually. I should be wearing a tuxedo for this evening. So, I hope you... right, okay, I'm going to play a song. And this is called What Blues Not Blues. I've even got the little thing there, you see, so you know what it is. And this is Jim Drummond on drums, Kenny Hutchison on bass. No, it's me on bass. And me on keyboards. And it's a little bluesy thing to start the show. Oh yes, it's phenomenal. And I won't say that lightly, ladies and gentlemen. I'm a picky little sod. When it comes to guitars, they've got to be just so. So let's play. There you go. First song in public with the Fred King Eclat Custom Paul Rose signature model. I hope you enjoyed that. I hope the sound's coming through. Andy Twang, see you Thursday. Giro, good. Good. Everybody's happy. Good. Everybody's happy. At least the ones who are happy are saying they're happy. The unhappy ones. Okay. Maybe a little bit too loud on that one. So somebody told me in Germany last week that Uli Roth has a clause written into his rider that nobody can tell him to turn down. That's a phenomenally good idea. If you tell him to turn down, that's it. Gig's off. Sounds clear as a bell. Great. Thanks you, Sto. Thank you, Anita. Thank you, Bruno. Tim Lowes, thank you very much. Thank you very much. I hope everybody's happy. I've kind of rejigged the studio, as you can see, and made some technological upgrades. Just little bits here and there. You know, this guitar lead keeps going under there. And there's plenty to come, ladies and gentlemen. There's plenty more to come. So this next one's called Soul Tone. It doesn't need that much distortion. Oh yes. Okay. Soul Tone. Another original, another one that I wrote, which is available on the All Clear album. You want to buy me albums? Send me a postcard. Drop me an email. Yes, if you want. I've got all these albums for sale, ladies and gentlemen. On MP3, or some of them still on CD, some on vinyl. Christmas is just around the corner. Right, Soul Tone. Concentrate, Rose, concentrate. Concentrate. There's one note in there I won't charge you for. Playing too many weird notes. Well, you know, that's what it's all about, isn't it? In love with the colour. Yeah. Yeah, well, nice. Yeah. Thank you very much, Diane. One of the great... Well, I'm not going to read that out online. So beautiful, thank you very much. New guitar, yes. Thank you very much. Yes, someone's having fun. Yes, that's right, I am. I'm always having fun, usually, when I've got a guitar in my hand. Okay, so this is Fret King signature guitar, Paul Rose. Let's see now. No, I'm not going to smash it. I'm not going to smash it. Hang on. The camera's just changed. I was going to show you it's got a signature on the back of the headstock. And it's got my initials on the front of the headstock. PR. Yes, PR for Paul Rose. But don't worry, it's all going to be announced properly tomorrow. And, you know, there's a few details that are very interesting. One of the things I had a two pickup. I was going to say, you can't name brands, you know, because people start getting sensitive. Yeah, it's brilliant. The arm bevel. Yeah, you know, the guitar that everybody is reminded of. Can't name brands. It's quite sharp on the elbow, but that lovely kind of. You see, you can't see it there when your arm's in place. But one of the problems I've always had with two pickup guitars is turning the volume down on one pickup and then going back to the other pickup and the volume being on full volume. But this only has one volume, you see. So you can change pickups. So it's like a Strat or a Tele, in that the one volume brings down both pickups, brings up both pickups simultaneously. So you don't get that thing. I mean, you know, I put a video on YouTube talking about this once, and I was attacked by the you know, whoever. And but I'm not bothered. So it's this one volume control, and we've got this out of phase switch to give you the Peter Green. Wish Johnny Whitehill was still alive to see it, but anyway, because he's Peter Green nut. Okay. Yeah, the arm curve. Not available from tomorrow, Tim, but if you want to be, they're going to be available early 2023. They're going to be available early 2023. So if you want to order one, I'll tell you where to go. I'll tell you who to contact if you want to order one. Okay. Yeah, that's great. What's number 3? Okay, let's talk about the music. Mirror of the Mind. Okay. This is about the theory that if we weren't here to see it, it wouldn't be here. Okay, maybe I've got that wrong, but there is an understanding that everything that we see is here because we are here to see it, and if we weren't here to see it, it wouldn't be here. Now, that's an interesting concept. So this one's called Mirror of the Mind. It's also on the All Clear album. It goes like this. Mirror of the Mind. Thanks, Tim. You're eating a Sunday curry. Good lad. Stuart Jameson, even well, hope you're keeping well. Hello, Stuart. Hope you're keeping well too, sir. Yeah. Thank you very much, Justo. Thank you very much. Right, that was number 3, which stands to reason. Number 4. No, Truant. Okay, this is another. They're all originals actually tonight. I think they're all originals. As original as music can be in 2022. Let's not beat around the bush. It was all done by 1980, pretty much. Trevor Horn did it again with a Fairlight computer. But let's face it, it's all been done before, so let's enjoy ourselves. Yes, this one's called Truant, and Truant, for those of you, is an English word. Someone who refuses to go to school, ladies and gentlemen. No matter how hard, how badly they punish you, how hard they beat you, you just will not go to school because you got better things to think about, i.e. electric guitars. It's the truth. What do you do all day sitting at home, Rose? Play the guitar, sir. 57 this year. What do you do all day, Rose? Sit around playing the guitar. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. there's Truant. Hope you like that. Mark Wendell, good evening. Hello there, Gunter Witt, nice to see you. Michael Ryder, hello there, Michael, nice to see you. Playing the Nick, yes, licking off, that's right. JD Weil, yeah, okay, glad that you're Truant to die for. Okay, Fret King signature guitar, Paul Rose model. As yet unreleased, but announced unofficially tonight, announced officially tomorrow. Pickups designed by Trev Wilkinson. It's an Eclair custom. Yeah, see, you can't really see her. Well, you know, tune in tomorrow. We'll be sharing the school. Ah, yes, right, okay. School skipper. Someone who nicks off school. Yes. Okay. So, what's next? What was that? Was that Note to Self? Okay, Truant. Note to Self. Okay, Note to Self. This is from an album. Let's see if I press X, will it work? Yes. This is from an album called Note to Self. There are some of the albums there that you can see. When you share this, I'll need to actually make a page with all of the albums on rather than the albums on the Bandcamp. And I honestly think if you want to buy something, don't go to Bandcamp. Don't go to Bandcamp, ladies and gentlemen. Come to me. Come straight to me. I'll sell you stuff directly and cut out the internet middleman. Get it for the same price, but we don't have to pay the elite in glass tower blocks in California and New York. So this is from Note to Self. It's the title track. It's called Note to Self, and the reason the album's called Note to Self is it's a musical memoir. You know, the internet's full of people telling us about themselves, isn't it? Another thing about me I didn't tell you. I'm not. This is about music. It's about music. So this is Note to Self. Actually, I'm going to play it on this slide, and there's a friend of mine in the United States, in the Chicago area, sent us these slides. And they're really nice. Frankie1105, hey man, how you doing? Good to hear from you. A Note to Self, yes. Track 5 goes like this. Something like that, including the wrongings. Thank you, Frankie. Mary Ellen, hello, Paul. Leicestershire, thank you very much. Yeah, the neck pickup. Yeah. Thanks, Tim. For those of you who might be interested, all original music is available to buy, either on CD, vinyl, not on cassette, unfortunately, or MP3. The old MP3, ladies and gentlemen. What's that thing that I put on my finger? It's a slide. Of course. 2022. And we're still using slides. Number 6, coherence. Okay, I'm going to talk about the guitar a little bit. I know those of you who've been watching for a little while. It's an original bottleneck. It's a real bottleneck. It's the neck off a bottle. Oh dear, we've lost the internet again on this bloody machine. It's back again. This laptop's a piece of shit that I'm using for the chat. Yeah, it's a real bottleneck. Handmade in Chicago, Illinois, and it was sent to me by a friend, a fan, a follower, whatever you want to call it. I don't like the word fan. Smells of egomania. Bottleneck. Neck of a bottle. Okay. Let's quick tune up. So we've got this lovely come on, yeah, that's it. We've got this lovely kind of Peter Green out of phase. So I'm going to do a minor blues. To demonstrate the Peter Greenness of this guitar. It goes like this. So there you go. What a lovely guitar, and I don't say that lightly, ladies and gentlemen, because I'm a fussy eater. Pure Peter Green, yeah, absolutely, yeah. Yeah, official unveiling tomorrow, Nick. The guitar won't be available tomorrow, but you can certainly, if you want to talk about pre-ordering, you can't pre-order it from me, but I can put you in touch with the person who can help you. Now, the thing is this Peter Green, you can't not call it a Peter Green sound. Now, there's a lot of discussion and debate gone on about Peter Green's pickup configuration. And I heard that he took the pickup out and he put it back in the wrong way. And that's how we got that sound. But Trev Wilkinson told me that he'd actually had Peter Green's Les Paul on the bench and took it apart and looked at it. And there was more to it than him just taking the pickup out and putting it back in the wrong way. Now, this is not me saying as a fact, this is what I remember being told, is that it seemed like Peter had actually dismantled the pickup while it was out and he put it back together the wrong way. Not just put it back in the guitar the wrong way. So when Trev's designed this out of phase thing to capture that Peter Green sound, he's taken that into account. I'm not a technician. I'm not an electrician. I'm not a luthier. I play guitars. That's what I do. So I don't know how you wire I can't even switch a bloody soldering iron on. So it's very good. It's very good indeed. So where are we? Number 6, number 7, numbers game. Okay, let's go digital, ladies and gentlemen. Numbers game. The reason this track's called Numbers Game is because everything's digital. Everything's digital. Everything. And we are in a virtual world of digital. But the truth grows out of the ground and you can't escape it. And it'll catch us up. And it'll punish us. In a beautiful way. was recorded in Airdrie on up on the road there in the guest house. Dave Mason, I think you know the area we're talking about. Jim Drummond on drums. We set up my gear in the dining room of the guest house in Airdrie. Cleared the dining room, stacked all the chairs up on the dining table, pushed it into the corner, set up the drum kit, put the mics around it, stuck the headphones on Jim, and away he went. And that's where a lot of these backing tracks actually came from. So they aren't... it's a wonderful guitar to play, Tim Lowes. Thank you very much, Warren Cook. Nice to meet you, unless I've already met you before. There's a few new faces on here. The channel is expanding, but I'm not... You know, of course I want to have lots of subscribers and followers. Of course I do, you know. But it's more about having better picture and audio and performing well. That's my number one priority. And I believe that if I continue to keep that as my number one priority, then the numbers will grow. I mean, there's a lot of stuff on YouTube where it's really people selling a personality. And that's not going to be me, I'm afraid. Unless this is the kind of personality that... Come on like this. What up, YouTube? What up? Yeah. Let's dive in. Ladies and gentlemen, we're going to dive in. No, drop me plectrum. All right, Ray and Leslie Reed. Nice to see you. I do like a laugh. No, I do like a laugh. Right, so that was number 7, was it? Numbers game. Number 8, space 3. Special dedication to somebody who likes this track very much, who will remain nameless. Okay. Ambulance music. This is ambulance music. There's a beautiful ambulance in this room. Can you feel it? Okay. Cabase 3, ladies and gentlemen. Available on an album called Light, which, yes, you can buy it from Bandcamp. Yes, you can. You can buy it from Bandcamp, but if I was you, I wouldn't buy it from Bandcamp. I'd buy it directly from me. Paul at paulrose.co.uk. The guitar knows all my old tunes, yeah. The amplitude is a Fender Twin with a like a Klon overdrive and a compressor, and that's it. Through a 410 kind of Fender cab, yeah. Top tier, thank you very much. Bleak X Orcs, Trebian, Nick Branson, merci beaucoup. Yeah. Don't know what that means, Chris, but perhaps it's some kind of young'uns speak like that. Sounds lush. Yeah. Tone X is better. I mean, that doesn't mean that Amplitude 5 isn't good, but Tone X is even better. There's a couple of amps. I've tried some of the presets, and I've put some shorts on. Some shorts on YouTube, and it's really something else. Yeah. What number was that? Was that number 8? Yes. Or what? Oh, hold on. This is a song. This is an instrumental version of a song which is on the White Album Road album, which is available on vinyl. You can buy it from me directly, blah, blah, blah. I say these things over and over again. You never buy anything. I do have a Patreon page, ladies and gentlemen. Paul Rose Music. Thank you very much. There's a song on White Mountain Road called Hold On. And this is an instrumental version of it, which we recorded at a later date in Montreux. 100 yards away from Lake Geneva. Yes, indeed, ladies and gentlemen, because I counted the steps. And I was swimming in Lake Geneva every morning, and I enjoyed it enormously, with the mountains surrounding you, with the snow on the top, but the water was lovely and cool and warm in the summer. I wouldn't... the cat. All right. Yeah, okay. Still don't understand. Yes, so... I'll see what we can do with this. I hope you've seen that the Paul Rose House Band will be doing a live gig from this room on the 5th of January. I would have had a little flyer or press a button, but you've seen it on my Facebook page. With Paul Wilson on piano, Andy Champion on bass, and Mark Matthews on drums. We're going to be doing a little mellow jazz set here. And I hope you can all tune in, folks, because it's going to take a lot of building up and preparing and technical setups and know-how. And we're even rehearsing, can you believe it? And that's on the 5th of January at 7 p.m. I've already put a flyer on Facebook, like I said, but I'll keep posting that flyer. Yeah. Okay, hold on. It's about depression. This song is about depression. I'm not depressed at the moment, but I've certainly been depressed in my life, ladies and gentlemen. Yes, I have. I've reached for alcohol and drugs in massive amounts. I haven't done that for 28 years now. But if you hold on, things will improve. So let's play the song, the instrumental version of that song. Let's hope I don't butcher it, ladies and gentlemen. Next song. Touchwood. Okay, blues time. Heavy blues, let's go. touch cloth. Thank you very much, Stephen Coleman. That is very much appreciated. Stephen Coleman, very good. Thank you very much, Justo. Yeah, great. Thank you very much. Yeah, listen, for those of you who are interested, I have a Patreon page. Why don't you patronise me? Paul, that's quite a nice t-shirt you've got on there. Thank you very much, Andre. Thank you very much. Well, let's see now. Walker Road. I think we'll make this the last one, actually. What time is it now? Oh, that's an hour and 20 minutes, man. Come on. This one's called Walker Road, and it's about a road in Newcastle, the East End in Newcastle. My family lived there many years ago, before I was born, and then I ended up living there many years later, and now many years ago. And why did I call it Walker Road? Because I lived there when I wrote it. And as time has gone on, it has become more relevant and more, whatever you want to say. So, yeah, Walker Road. Let's go, ladies and gentlemen. Walker Road in the East End of Newcastle, just up from Baker. Thank you very much. Okay, thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen. That's the end of the show for this evening. If I press that button, will it ruin everything? There you go. We're only 2 away from the 300th show. Can you believe it, ladies and gentlemen? Can you believe it? Ladies and gentlemen, can you? The truth is we're actually past the 300th show. But in the early months, I had some technical disasters live on air. A bit like, Blue Peter. And so there's about 3 or 4, maybe 5 shows, maybe 10 shows, I don't know. 5 shows that I deleted because there were technical disasters in the early days. So we've actually passed the 300th show. But that doesn't matter because we've got 300 official, complete shows. Not next time, but the time after. And that's going to be around Christmas. It could be the Boxing Day special, ladies and gentlemen. It could be the Boxing Day special. Let me have a look. Thank you very much for everybody who tuned in. Let me just say, so I'm away next weekend. The following weekend is Christmas Day. So I might get one in like 22nd, 23rd, something like that. And then we could do the Boxing Day special. We could do the Boxing Day special, and that would be the 300th show. What do you think of that? Thank you, Ray. Thank you very much, Anita, Tim Lowes, Paul Burke, Gibberish1. The Twitter sphere will have long. Because Twitter, is that because Elon Musk's taken it over? Well, that might be interesting. The blue theme, yeah. Thank you very much, Michael Ryder. As you saw on the Facebook page, let's do it now. Look, ladies and gentlemen. Look, watch. Oh, I'm in a second. Where you gone? Look. There you go. Look at that. I put a load of pictures on, and I kind of asked what you thought. And the general consensus was that blue was the most palatable one. But if you actually make it, you see, there's like some of the cameras don't. I sometimes don't think the cameras pick up that colour so well. But there's like a purple option, but that doesn't look that much different to the blue when you see it on the screen like that. Yes, blue's the one, I think. Blue's the one. Anyway, okay, there you go. Blah, 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 blah. Should have gone to school. Should have stuck in at school and I'd have a real job. Thank you very much, everybody. I hope you've enjoyed this guitar. I absolutely love this guitar. And I'm not just saying that. I am genuinely loving this guitar. And hopefully the performance this evening has been testament to that. So, Band of Friends gigs resume next week. Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. No, Thursday, Saturday, Sunday, or Thursday, Friday, Sunday. And then I'll be back for Newcastle for Christmas. We'll get that 300th show. Probably go aim for Boxing Day or maybe the day after Boxing Day. The Fret King signature Eclat Custom will be announced officially tomorrow. But we've kind of but that's why I didn't brand it. I didn't put anything on the logo or the. We'll do all of that from here on in. But we're not finished yet. We're not finished yet. This is just the beginning, ladies and gentlemen. I tell you, you watch, you wait and see what's coming. And there's loads of stuff in the pipeline, loads of projects. Oh God, I got Acoustic Audio stuff. Acoustic Audio have given me some software to demo. And I think it's the best studio software I've ever heard. And I just haven't had the time to do it. So over Christmas, I'm going to try and get 2 or 3 Acoustic Audios. The new Tonex from IKMultimedia is superb. And the thing is that you can take the amps, the Tonex amps, or you can import them into Amplitube. So Tonex doesn't have any effects, but you open the amp in Amplitube and you can apply all of the effects there. It sounds amazing. Sounds amazing. Well done, IK. And thank you very much to everybody at John Hornby Skews for inviting me to get involved with their products, because this is fantastic. I've enjoyed playing this tonight enormously. And I think that's about it. I don't know if there's anything. Yeah. So 5th of January, live band, full band, bass, drums, piano and guitar. And I'll even be singing probably as well. That's the 5th of January. There's already a poster on Facebook for that, but watch out for that. There's more coming to that. Is that everything? Okay. If you want to send me an email, if you want to ask any questions about lessons, about buying product, albums, come and drop us an email and we'll see what we can do for you. Yes, so drop us an email. I think that'll do for now, actually. Okay, that's it. Brilliant. Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen. It's been a while, actually. It's been about 3 weeks, I think, at least, isn't it? At least 2 or 3 weeks. So that'll do for now. We'll see you next time. Tune in, watch out, watch this space. We're not finished yet. A long way off it. There's plenty more coming. See you then. Bye-bye.